Oh, scary. uh, New timeout links. You can now put people in timeout for different lengths, ranging from 10 seconds to 24 hours. Got it. Okay. Uh, huh. Well, anyway, here we are streaming. I don't know if there's like a new patch or something that was just released. I mean, I'm assuming there is actually cuz I had to update, so I'm like very sure that there was probably like a new patch. Okay. Just checking some emails real quick before I begin playing because I wouldn't want to be in a situation where okay. But yeah, I don't know. There's something going on because there's like 50,000 people that are just kind of like running like in this direction, and like I have no idea what they're running there for. It's a little bit odd to me. I don't know. But they're running there. I'm not running in the direction that they're going. That's all I know. So maybe this because this place has like so many more people compared to like the last time like I came here. I feel like so. I don't know. Part of me feels a little bit odd by it all, but let me see. Okay, so there we go. Yeah, something crazy is going on. I don't know what's happening. Hey BD, how's it going? Good evening to you. Good evening to you. It is 8:30 p.m. So, good evening. Yeah, something crazy is going on. I don't know. I just thought it was funny because like I like logged in, and like the place where like I had logged in at, there were like 50 people. Well, not really 50 people. That's a hyperbole, right? But there were like 4 or 5 people that just kind of like came running down the stairs, and they were like running past me. I'm like, I don't know what the heck's going on. And they're like running. They're not like, you know, like walking like that. Like they're putting on sprint, and they're sprinting. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's crazy. So I don't know. I just thought it was a little bit curious. Can I sit down on this? Okay. So yeah, maybe something crazy is going on. I just don't know. I just don't know what's happening. So look at this is a nice area. It's nice and cozy and stuff, right? Yeah, I figured I was planning on streaming last night, I think. And I wasn't able to like get on because there was like a maintenance going on. So I think they were like preparing for like the patch or something, and today they came out with the new patch, which I don't think there's anything I could do with it. So I was like looking over here, and it doesn't seem like there's any events or anything like that going on that I could participate in. So, and if it is MSQ, then like I do have to wait until, you know, much further along in this storyline. Which I mean, I don't mind at all, but. Oh, the basement archives. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I thought that was a little bit odd because I'm relatively sure they don't do maintenance like in the evenings and stuff like that, but they did, so I was like, oh, okay. Put all that fall damage. Oh, by the way, I did watch the trailer, the like 6 minute long trailer for Shadowbringers. Um, I did watch it. It was good, but are you sure I was supposed to watch it? Cause it felt like they were there was like a good number of like story plot threads and whatnot that I felt like were kind of like revealed in that trailer that like I may not have like known about otherwise. But I don't know. Ah, yes, an illustrated book for children would be nice. Villains known as the Warriors of Light slew the Shadowkeeper, the Steward of Darkness. No, 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 no. There's no need to apologize. I would, because again, like there was a lot of things in there that I was like, but I mean, it came out anyway before the like DLC, or not the DLC, the expansion. So I don't think there was anything. But it's just one of those things where it's like I think they like had mentioned like Menphilia, sort of like being involved somehow. I'm trying to think like what other things were sort of like involved in there. I think they showed like different like bosses that potentially might be involved on some level, which I think ironically like these two right here are some of the ones that were like shown in the trailer. I feel like it was a good trailer. I do actually remember watching that trailer a long time ago at my friend's house. My friend was like showing me, and they're like, oh look, you could become a dancer, and they're like, I think you would like the dancing class in Final Fantasy 14. And I was like, oh yeah, I might like it. That sounds like it would be cool. So I think dancer was one of the classes that I also was thinking about playing potentially, but I just ended up playing Bard and sticking with Bard. Although I would like to play Reaper at some point, which I think I could play now. I'm like level 70, so but we'll see. But yeah, there's no need to apologize, BD. It's all good. It's all good. I was just kind of curious. So, but I did watch it and I thought it was good. So. Should probably change my title of the thing, because I named the thing Bringing Light to a Light-Filled Land. Which might not be the thing I want to be doing, but you know. Oh look, somebody has wings. Oh wait, why don't you have wings here? You have wings. No, I'm gonna be like the rest of these people, I guess, and just jump off. Musica Universalis. Wait, okay, but one of the questions is who were these warriors of light? And what happened to them? Like, did they just kind of like come in and destroy like the Shadowkeeper? Or was it Shadowkeeper or Shadowkeepers? Um, and then did they kind of like go off from there and like, I don't know, like what did they do? Like, that's a question that I have. Am I the warrior of light? I mean, I am the warrior of light, but am I somehow like a warrior of light who like is in some way like responsible with this? I don't know. Oh, okay, okay. That's cool. That's cool. I didn't know that. Well, I think you mentioned something about that before, but um that's some good additional detail to know. Oh, let me get into this thing. Me. You know what my friend did tell me though? My friend told me that my friend was like okay, so I was talking to my friend and I was like, I got into Shadowbringers, and they were like, oh really, that's so cool, you should have told me. And I was like, oh yeah. But you know, I told my friend that I got to Shadowbringers and stuff, and that I really liked Sir Aymeric. And they're like, well, you're gonna start seeing a lot less of Sir Aymeric, to the point where Sir Aymeric is no longer gonna be voice acted. And I'm like, what? No way. But apparently that's what happens, which is unfortunate. I'm like, no. Yeah, I'm in a different world now, right? World. Yeah, no, that's true. I mean, I may not see familiar faces, which is fine. Okay. And that's fine too, you know, if it's later on down the line. That's okay. Alright, Crystal X-Art. Oh, okay, so we get new gear. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Man, I got dark all of a sudden. Like super dark. Okay. Use... What's this gonna give us? Oh. Okay, is that... Let's see. Okay, it's not better than what we have. But I am curious though to see what it looks like, at least. Okay. Looks okay. Doesn't look too bad. Looks alright. Should I use these? No, these are like way lower item level. Wait. That's of maiming, which I don't need right now, actually, so I won't use that now. Okay. Dang, BD, you must have given me some good gear when you traded me all of that gear, if even the Shadowbringer stuff isn't better than what you gave me. So I appreciate it, thank you. Oh wait, back to personal, there we go. Hey, don't worry about it. I mean, I'm good for now, you know. Like I said, the gear that you've given me is like really good, so I am in good shape. So I appreciate it. And thank you for actually doing that and making the gear again, because like I said before, I think that like that wasn't something you had to do, and I appreciate you doing it. And then even more so, I appreciate you actually going through the effort and like getting me this glam as well. So it was very nice of you. I should have used this. Oh, hold on a second. Look at that. Look at this little oh, well, it's gone now. That little pet, that companion. I don't know why, but my voice feels so coarse today. I feel like it really shouldn't be, but for some reason it feels very coarse. Ooh, the music.
Welcome to the Ocular, my private study. We can speak here without fear of being overheard.
Ooh, well, here come the questions. Here come the questions, and here comes maybe like cryptic answers to those questions that I might have. I have no idea, but we'll see. We will see. I took off the bow for now, I hid the bow for RP purposes because I'm like, okay, look, I'm kind of like not in any danger. I'm here to just kind of like explore and see what the city has to offer and talk to the people. So like, I'm not gonna go in, with like a large bow. So I'm kind of like, for the time being, I'll just keep the bow like quote unquote off, and then sort of like go from there. But we'll see.
I have much to explain, but the truths which I must touch upon in doing so would cause only distress and confusion to the people of this world. Pray keep that in mind.
I will.
Now, I am sure you are desperate to know the fate of your fellow scions. To put it simply, they are here in the first. Their arrival, however, was not as recent as you may imagine. Here, time flows at a different pace from that of the source. In the space of a single hour in your home world, an entire year might pass in the first, and the reverse could also be true. The pace fluctuates without rhyme or reason, and it cannot be predicted. That said, we seem to be entering a period of near equivalence, and thus, for the moment, you need not overly concern yourself with the passage of time. As for your companions, however, Y'shtola and Urianger have dwelled here for 3 winters, all told, while Thancred's count stands at 5.
Oh my goodness, they've been here forever.
Even our more recent arrivals, Alphinaud and Alize, have lived in the first for almost a year.
Oh, that's crazy, actually.
My intention had been to summon only you, but the art of reaching across worlds has proven exceedingly difficult to master. Thus it was that my fumbling hand closed upon those to whom your fate is most closely bound as well. As they were not the object of my summons, their transference was incomplete. Though they may appear to possess corporeal bodies, they are, in truth, merely spirits that one can see and touch. Consequently, while you yourself will be able to pass between worlds with relative freedom, they will not. Much as it grieves me, they are stranded here, unable to return.
What? There's no way.
We spent every waking hour searching for a way to reverse the summoning. In the beginning, at least. As you may have surmised, however, our efforts met with little success. And then we all but abandoned the endeavor once Urianger shared with us the vision he had witnessed during his journey through the rift. In that chaotic no-man's land between realms, time and space warp and blend in unexpected ways. What Urianger saw was the future. That which would one day come to pass. In his vision of tomorrow, the first was rejoined with the source. This collision of worlds brought about the 8th umbral calamity and the deaths of countless multitudes. Amongst those who perished, Urianger clearly saw the fall of the Scion's mightiest champion. He watched you die. And thus did the Scions embrace their exile, and began searching this world for a means to forestall the coming catastrophe in yours. Their souls are stranded in the first, yes, but they have fought on, desperate to save their home and you from destruction. Nor have their efforts been in vain, for it was they who finally established that the elimination of the Sin Eaters will indeed serve to prevent the calamity. Considering these circumstances of our meeting, you would be forgiven for doubting my version of events. And so, before all else, I would suggest you track down your comrades and hear the tale from their lips. I shall of course be happy to assist in these reunions, and you need not make any decisions regarding your involvement until you are certain of where you stand. Meanwhile, I promise I will not rest until I have found a way to help your friends return home. What say you? Have I earned your trust for the moment, at least? Excellent. You will not regret this. With that settled, we shall have to see about getting you ready for the road. Traveling across the rift has no doubt left you weary. I will arrange for a room where you might rest in comfort. While it's being prepared, perhaps I can show you around.
You know, that was kind of a... That was a pretty big cutscene, actually. I mean, like, shoot. So I guess I could travel... So I guess I could travel back to Gridania whenever I want, and then I could just come back here. How does traveling back here work? Like, if I go back to Gridania, like... Okay, so it works like this. So I would just have to pay money. Okay. I mean, I guess it's like how it would work, right? I don't know. I was just kind of curious if maybe there would be like some other sort of like means for me to like travel, since this is, you know, like you said, BD, like a different world, right? So. No, what's this? Actually, I could just use this and travel over there. Part of me wonders sometimes like what my character would look like if I had like those painted stripes on my face that some Akote tend to have.
This is the Musica Universalis, the commercial heart of the Crystarium. What you might need to prepare for your journeys can be purchased here. Ah, yes. You must be curious about the currency. Fear not. The gil you carry will serve you well enough. Each nation once minted its own coins, but 'twas all a jumbled mess following the flood. After much debate, the local merchants eventually elected to revert to the old ways, wherein a coin's value was decided by the worth of its metal. As for a unit of measurement, we agreed upon the term gil, a word borrowed from coins uncovered within the Crystal Tower here. And as our traders peddled their wares across the land, so too did our usage of Gil become common practice.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. What you said, BD. What you said. And also what this person is saying as well.
From what your Stola tells me, a standard coin from the source equates to exactly 1 Gil here, or near enough not to matter. Our way of life has benefited greatly from the artifacts we recovered from the tower, some of which may be familiar to you. But I fear it would not be practical for us to provide everything to which you are accustomed. You shall need a means to access the commodities of your home world. Avan Kerm Sin?
Yes, I'm here. Of course I'm here. What amusements do you have for me today?
My dear Feo Ul, paragon of pixie kind. For you, I have the most vital task. This fine lady is a friend from a distant realm. And we have need of a means to ferry things back and forth from her home. Might you be able to assist us in this matter?
You came from beyond, didn't you? From beyond the rift?
Mm-hmm.
How wonderfully exciting! What a brave and reckless and marvelous thing you did! You've the heart of a pixie, you do. After careful consideration, I have decided to grant you my assistance. Make a pact with me and the fun can begin. But answer me this, traveler. Did your garments come with you when you crossed over? Your teeth? Your nails? Just as I thought! Then you've a good stout connection with your home through which all your belongings, great and small, may easily pass. From this moment forth I will be your Isnefis, and you my Snayak. Like the branch which sprouts from the sapling, our bond will flow unbroken from one to the other. Raise your hand. Tis done. We are bound now, dearest sapling. Come then. Make your request. Tell me your desire. I wish to visit this world of yours.
Mayhap her message to your friends in the source to inform them of your safe arrival.
Oh, okay. Who? Do I have to choose between one of them? It has to be her. It can't be. I mean, Cryo, I like Cryo as much as I like Cryo. I mean, is there really like, I mean, in my mind, Tataru like has to be the one who gets the message, right? Or it has to be the one I contact for this. Like I don't think there could be any other choice.
Consider it done.
I mean, I think you said it yourself, right, BD? I think.
That was Feo Ul of the Pixies. Their kind possess an affinity for magic akin to that of arcane beings. They rarely show themselves in populated areas, but Feo is insatiably curious even by Pixie standards, and seems to have taken a liking to the Crystarium.
I mean, I think BD, you mentioned your affinity for Tataru at one point in one of these streams. So, like, I'm curious who you probably said. But I imagine you probably went for Tataru as well, unless you went for Kryl. Which, if you went for Kryl, I think I might be a little bit surprised. But that's okay. That's okay. But I don't know. In my mind, I was like, there's no like question about it who it's gonna go to. It's gonna have to go to Tataru. But this is quite a big place. They've done well for themselves in terms of trying to survive the apocalypse. Okay. Which is good. Alright, so there's another one. There's a lot of greenery here. I like it. It's not upstairs, it's where... Manager of Suites. I am. I wonder if there's like, if this place is like separated by like different districts. Like there's some people where like they live in some places and whatnot. Pendants. No, what is this?
I know you. You're the warrior of light from the source.
And you're the warrior of darkness. Hey, you're the warrior of darkness.
What? Did you just... You can hear me? Oh, gods, how long has it been? That was what I called myself in your world. The warrior of darkness. My real name is Ardbert. I used an alias in the source, a daft one, looking back.
Oh, you know, it's nice to know this person's actual name. I mean, you know, being like, oh, you're the warrior of darkness, and then it's like your name's so like, I don't want to say it's like mundane, but you know, it's like, oh, you're not just some sort of like opposition force. It's like, I don't know, like this is cool. This is a cool conversation. I'm excited about this.
If you recall my tale, it was my comrades and I who caused the flood.
Oh, okay, I see. I think I'm starting to remember now. Oh, it's sad. Tragic.
We thought our home doomed. And so we listened to the Ascians. Let them guide us to the source and try to hasten their god's damned ardor. I remember when we fell, defeated by you and yours. I remember our audience with Minfilia. How she listened to our pleas and returned our souls to the First. The flood was poised to swallow Norvrand. Minfilia and my friends, they surrendered what little they had left to hold it back. Just faded away, leaving me to bear witness. Tell me, do you know the year? How much time has passed since we caused the flood?
Yeah, this is really sad, actually. Oh, no worries, BD. Yeah, I kind of figured that you'd choose Tataru. I wonder how many people like actually choose Tataru as well. Like, I imagine most people would probably choose Tataru, but I don't know. I mean, Cradle's cool too, but I feel like we've just spent so much more time with Tataru that like Tataru has to be like the natural option, right? Of like what people would pick.
Years. 100 long years.
Ardbert. Look at his glow too. He's just a spirit!
My hands find no purchase. My gestures catch no eye, and my pleas, be they whispered or screamed, reach not a single ear.
No way. He's like actually straight up a ghost.
I am a shade, cursed to do naught but drift.
Oh wow.
I feel as if I've been walking forever. I hardly noticed when my mind and body began to fray at the edges. Then bang! My senses were sharp again. I felt like a fish being reeled in, and before I knew it, I found myself in this room.
Wait, so has this no, there's
Why
no
is
way.
it that you can see me? What are you even doing here, come to that? You were summoned to save the First. A waste of time. This world is beyond saving, like those who try to save it.
Oh man.
Muddled as my mind may be, I've not forgotten that. But if fate has brought me to you, the one person in this God's forsaken world who can see and hear me, then perhaps there is a reason I endured. If I can find out why I was left behind, then maybe I can bring this journey of mine to an end.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll be watching, Warrior of Light. But do me a favor. Be careful out there. This world has had its fill of heroes.
I wonder if we're gonna see Ardbert again. I imagine we will. I hope we do. I mean, no, we're going to. There's no way we won't. I'm gonna put the bow back on. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have spoken during that cutscene. Oh wow. It's okay. Mistress Rayneth, the Exart awaits you within. Rayneth.
Ah, how did you find your new quarters? I trust you were able to rest. I was not aware the room was haunted, and you were rather tired. Well, should you receive another visitation, be sure to let me know. Now, let us return to the subject of the Scion's whereabouts. This map shows the lands of Norvrand, the only area to be spared the flood of light. The Crystarium is here, in the region known as Lakeland. To the north is the fairy kingdom of Ilmeg. That is where you'll find Urianger. To the east lies the once prosperous civilization of Rak Tika. Your Stola is stationed there, in the heart of the forest. Alas, neither location can be reached without considerable difficulty. As such, I would suggest you first seek out one of the twins, each of whom is stationed but a short flight from the Crystarium. Alphinaud is on Calusia, an island off the western shore. It is home to a city called Yulmore, where the rich and privileged while away their days in idleness. For his part in furthering our cause, Alphinaud journeyed there to meet with the citizenry and forge alliances. From what I hear, he has since kept himself busy gathering information around the main settlement. Alize, meanwhile, traveled south to the arid wastes of Armorang. They lie upon the very edge of the inhabitable world, where the flood of light was halted. Those who dwell there live in constant fear of attack by the Sin-Eaters. In contrast to her brother, Alize felt that her energies would better be spent learning about the enemy, and thus she sells her services as a guard, both to hone her skills and gather information on our foe. So, will it be Calusia or Armorang? It matters not which you choose to visit first.
I think we visit Alphinaud first.
Simply inform me once you've made your decision, and I will see to it that you are provided with a suitable mount. But you must be wondering about Thancred. He has taken up with a new companion, and is presently engaged as a wandering hunter of sin eaters. Being ever on the move, his whereabouts are often difficult to ascertain, but I am certain your paths will cross ere long.
Okay, I think if we could choose between Alphinaud and Alisaie, I think I feel like going to see Alphinaud first, if possible. Quest Sync. Certain quests employ an automatic level adjustment system known as Quest Sync. Wait, I know about this, right? This is kind of something that, or is this like brand new? A message will appear indicating that you may not proceed with a class or a job that is different from when you accepted the quest. Okay. Oh, in this case, changing your class or job will prevent the complete. Oh, okay, that's new, right? Oh, okay. That's cool. Portal to the source. No. But that's cool. I wonder what all of these things are supposed to mean. Like, I wonder if this is their star. And then these are just various, like, not various, but just different planets and stuff. I have no idea. But we're gonna go see... We're gonna go see Alphinaud, but not before some small talk. Fio, I have no idea. I can't say that name. It's so bad. I'm so bad. I don't even remember the fairy's name. How to say the fairy's name? Oh, what's this? Oh wow. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go and search for Alphinaud. I will. Fay-Ol. Okay. Fay-Ol. Okay. Thank you. Okay, we can also do the Alisaie one at the same time, maybe? I don't know. Well, it's okay. We're just gonna do Alphinaud. Because I wanna see Alphinaud. And also I wanna go to the island as well. Like, I think going to the island would be cool. Oh, you think it is 14 circles? Let's see. Can we go back in there or no? Oh wait, you can't go back in there. Yeah. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, hey, look at that. I didn't even notice. 1, 2, 3. Wait, where did it begin at? Okay, this one right here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 14 or 15? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15. Okay, you can't do them both at the same time. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think that you could, because I was like, part of me thought that like if I accepted one and then I accepted the other one, that it would just kind of like overwrite the other one and I wouldn't be able to do the other one at the same time. So, But that's okay. I mean, I'm not gonna worry about Alice safe right now. I'll worry about getting my way to Alphino. Wait a second. Wait a sec. Okay. I don't think we have a thing here. No, we don't. So we just have to go here and then we'll be able to go. But thank you, Ash, for pointing out the thingies, the little details, the thingamajiggers. Ooh, you know what now that I think about it, like, I kind of wondered, like, what new mounts this expansion will bring as well. I mean, not like I'm probably gonna get them anytime soon, but it is a question. Sorry, Center, but my services are reserved for members of Clan Nusty. Nutsy. Okay. Elite and dangerous. Travelers of Novo. No. I'm gonna have to like listen to these names be repeated to me like 14, 15 times because I'm not gonna be able to like. Feo. Okay. I understand. Thank you. Look at these. Look at them. Oh, they have 4 wings. Hello, sir. Okay. Mini dragons sound cool. And the horses are more like unicorns, right? I think. From the A Realm Reborn Extreme Trials. Not a chocobo then? I'm gonna say not a chocobo then. Yes, of course I do. I am unaccustomed to these creatures. Am I attuned to that one? I think I'm attuned to that one. At least. I hope. I don't know. I might not be, but we'll see. Okay, I am. Cool. And speaking of Realm Reborn trials and stuff, like, oh, wait a second. Hold on. We're not at all in the right place. Oh, I'm not even tuned to this location. And it's up, so we have to probably go back here, I imagine. And then walk upward. But yeah, once I get to like level 73, I'm gonna have to try some of those extreme trials again. And see if they're more doable for me than what... is this even further up? Wait, where is this place? Okay, probably somewhere up here if I had to guess. Alright, yeah, I think we're okay. Oh wait, I didn't even... No, I just skipped those. I just skipped those little text bubbles because I was like clicking to like turn my camera around. That's okay. We found the place. We found the place. Yeah. No, sometimes I forget to look at coordinates sometimes. Like I don't know, I kind of like forget that they're there, and then I just focus on like the like little subtle differences between like these different levels and whatnot. But I mean, we're here. We got here. Oh, what's this ticket? Think. What is this? You have a bow. Well met, traveler. Oh, okay. Ah, I see. Man, the Exarch seems to be in control of a lot of things around here. I don't know. I think the Exarch. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I should trust the Exarch, right? Like, why shouldn't I trust the Exarch? Okay, but then I don't know. I mean, if the Exarch is like, hey, you should trust me, like, is that a sign that maybe I shouldn't trust the Exarch? I don't know. Okay, well, no, because I think that, like, all things considered, I probably should. The Exarch probably is in the right to. You can also use your Aether Compass to assist in location of Aether Current. Okay. Is probably in the right to be like, well, after everything that I've done to you, like, do you trust me now? And it's like, okay, that makes sense. That's fair. There doesn't have to be any like ulterior motives or anything shady about that.
Breeze, mute. The pounding surf, frozen. Time itself takes a breath. At light's edge, all is perfectly still. The world captured in a painting, locked in a moment. Music, faint and fleeting, drifts coastward on the lifeless air. And in the distance, beyond the broken earth, a city beckons.
Like my thing is, all I'm saying is that oh wow, look at this. Can I make a thumbnail out of this? Because I kind of need a new thumbnail. I'm gonna really have to experiment with this. But anyway, all I was saying is that if the Exarch went to like snap their fingers, right, and was like, you know what, like I don't want to support you people anymore, and I want to like turn my back on you, and like I want to be like power hungry or whatever, or like I want to assert myself, like, you know, if they wanted to like turn evil, assuming that they're not evil already, right, and I'm not making any assumptions about that, but you know, they know a lot about how a lot of the technology that these people are using, they know how it works. So it's like they're in prime position to sort of like take things over, I feel like, if they wanted to. Like it seems like the people are so reliant on the Exarch anyway for a lot of things. But that's just my little idea. Maybe them bringing over the other Scions here, right, to this world wasn't a mistake. Maybe it was on purpose. Maybe it was on purpose. They're just saying it was a mistake. They're like, oh yeah, like, you know, I did this on accident because I'm unskilled in the ways of whatever. right? Of like summoning. But in reality, it's like, you know, that's actually not the case. They actually knew exactly what they were doing the entire time. Oh yeah, I could. No, I'm just trying to like figure out like what, because I've been looking for like a new thumbnail, and I feel like since I'm in Shadowbringers now, I should get a new thumbnail other than me sitting on a ledge with Hien. So like a new thumbnail for a new expansion that I'm starting to play. I think that would be nice. And also because the Exarch isn't being completely honest to a lot of people about a lot of things either. I don't know. I am wondering. I am questioning about the Exarch's past and what they're really doing. Ebor. Yeah. And I feel like BD, like we've been talking about like trying to get like a good screenshot thumbnail for so long now. I just haven't done it. I haven't. I'm so bad. I'm sorry. Do I care about having the little monkey on my shoulder or not? I don't know. Hold on. Let me... Oh, somebody pinged me somewhere. Oh, okay. I'll have to reply to that in a little bit. Where's my art? Okay, there we go. Alright, we'll try and do something with that later. Potentially, scroll lock off. Actually, do we want to keep scroll lock on? How far do we have to travel? We have to travel quite some ways. I think keeping scroll lock off or on will be fine for now. Unless these things like aggro me and attack me, then I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna be in trouble. Yeah, no, there's a lot to ponder. And again, it's like they're not being entirely truthful to me. I feel like the Exarch isn't from here. That much is for certain. Right? Yeah, you're right, I could. How does it look with the, oh wait, there's an Aether Current over here. Actually, I'll get it later. Just look at these light beams. They're so cool. Like, look at that. Like, I don't know. Like, that's so cool. It's just like, it's just pouring down. It's so cool. I like it a lot. Wait, where's the pet? Oh, there we go. Our young champion of the downtrodden. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, there you go. I just feel like... Oh, wait, am I fighting something? I am. What is this? A hobgoblin. Look, they have little hats too. Okay, well. Now what's going on here? Are you gonna try and jump scare me? Don't try and jump scare me. Am I gonna get jump scared? I don't know. We'll see about that. We'll see about that. But I kind of question what this is over here, though. It's kind of... I wonder if they have flying sharks on this planet or on this world. I bet you they don't. I'm kidding. I don't know. I have no idea. This is gonna be fun. I think this is gonna be a lot of fun because I wonder if they're like how long they're gonna keep us away from the big city. Because I imagine we're gonna go there soon, but how long is it gonna take for us to kind of get there? I wonder. Might take some time. They might build up to it. Is this the tavern? All right. I might be meeting Alphino here. We'll see. But let's talk to this lady first. Yes, dear. Buy a drink. or out you go. The seats are for paying customers. Well, I guess we'll be paying if we're gonna be meeting. Ale, mead, water. Let's get some mead, I guess. I'll be paying with some gil. Wait, what do you mean? Well, what kind of other arrangements? Alright, fine. Alphino owes me again. Assuming that we are able to meet Alphino. I'm gonna have to keep a running tab of all the money that Alphino owes me. Because we bought that one sword, right? Like way back in like Stormblood or something. And I think that was like an Alphino purchase. I mean, BD, if you know how much money Alphino is supposed to owe me, then, you know, let me know. And look, the thing is, too, is I'm sure Alphino has money. I'm sure Alphino has money, too. Alphino's been here for, like, how long? How many winters has Alphino been here for? Like 2 or 3? Something like that? Alphino has money, I'm sure. I just noticed that this monkey has like a red back. That's kind of cool. Yeah. Let me knock louder. Perhaps. No, it's a growing tab is what it is. No, I'm kidding. Alphino is so cool. I really like that for Alphino though. But hold on. I might have to be looking for someone right now. Cause someone might be watching me from the shadows. Are their eyes lingering? Hold on, let me take a look at this real quick. Can I place where that's being taken from? I don't know. If this person's doing this, I wonder how they're doing it, because I have no idea how they're doing it. Alright, hold on. Oh no! To the north? That's like all the way in this direction. I don't think they could go much further in this direction. I'm pulling aggro on everything. Wait, I'm already attuned. There's some striking dummies here. Heading in for a pint? Yeah, I guess so. Making sure we don't get followed. Oh, okay. It's kind of cool. Kind of neat. Maybe they were eaten by a Sin Eater. I don't know what those noises are.
And how is business today, Mistress Theva?
Oh, frenetic. Look, I have a new customer.
No, you're right. You're right, BD. You're right. And you know what? For Alphino, that's okay. For Alphino, that's okay. You know, sometimes it just be like that, I guess, with Alphino.
Tis good to see you, my friend. The barley seeds you wanted. They should produce a better harvest than the last.
What, just like that? Oh, Alphino, you really are a dear.
Teva.
Well, I'd best be tidying up some of those empty shacks before the pests move in. Keep an eye on the place while I'm out, eh?
It seems an age since last we spoke. Not since the prisoner exchange in Doma. And Yotsu.
It's been some time.
It has been even longer for me, of course, if you count the days I've spent here. The time has only added to the relief I feel seeing you safe and well. Huh. Alize said much the same thing. I don't think I've ever had such a scolding. But I believe an exchange of news is in order. Come, tell me of your arrival and all that came before. I see. Both the Exarch and Alisaie told me what they knew of events, but I had stubbornly clung on to the hope that all-out war might yet be avoidable. And poor Tataru. She must be sick with worry. We must endeavor to return as soon as we may. It would be nice to bring her good tidings for a change. But before we bid this world farewell, we must first ensure that it is not rejoined to the source. We must prevent the 8th Umbral calamity. Urianger's vision of the future has, I fear, every chance of coming true. By his description, the catalyst for the calamity was a formless and deadly weapon employed by the Garlean Empire. Which can only mean one thing. Black Rose. Gaius was telling you the truth. When we were on the trail of the Ascians, we saw evidence that the gas was being manufactured once more. Gaius was adamant that the project had been scrapped. But so long as there are wars to be waged, there will always be those determined to win by any means. And thus simply destroying the existing stores of Black Rose would do little to alter fate's course. In that sense, our involuntary journey here to the First was something of a boon. Together with the Exarch, we've developed a theory as to how we believe the rejoining will be set in motion. I'm sure Urianger himself will cover the subject in more detail. But I can tell you the process requires that both worlds, the Source and the First, be facing an existential threat. One being Sin-Eaters, of course. They are a menace that I would dearly love to remove, and not just to avert a calamity. I may be a stranger to this world, but I will not stand idly by and let innocent people be slaughtered. That is what brought me to the gates of Yulmore. Ignoring its pretensions as a kind of capital city to what remains of the world, it is nonetheless a center of power and authority. If any solutions are to be found, I believe our search should begin there. What say you, old friend? Hungry for another adventure? And so we take to the road once more.
Okay, so I have... Look who it is. Look who it is. Just as I had suspected. So I have two thoughts. Right? And two things that I wanted to just speak to. One is that imagine like what it's like, and I imagine for some of you, like for Ash and for BD, for people who played the expansions and the patches as they were released, right? Like imagine waiting, and I don't even hold on. Let me look this up real quick because I want to see like what were the release dates for So Stormblood was released in 2017, and when was Shadowbringers released? Shadowbringers was released in 2019. So I mean, that doesn't tell me like when the last sort of like story patch came out for like Stormblood and everything. But I mean, imagine having to wait like at least a year, I would imagine, right? Or maybe not even a year, but certainly like a few months, right? Between the end of Stormblood's MSQ and the beginning. And when I mean MSQ, like I guess I mean like the patches, right? After the main story quest is completed, right? Well, what is this? And like after the end of like the main story, the main story, it has been concluded and everything, and then like to this moment, right? Like imagine like how long you're waiting. So like that reunion for like, because I'm in a little bit of like a cool position where it's like I could just play through like all of this very quickly, right? So like I don't have to wait, you know, months and months to see Alphinaud again, right? Like last time I saw Alphinaud was probably like a week and a half ago because I've been going through the MSQ a little bit, right? But if you've been playing through the like MSQ in its release order, right? I mean, well, we're always playing through it in its release order, right? But in the sense that like, you know, you're playing it as they're being released, like, you know, you've waited like a while to see Alphinaud again, which is crazy. But then the second thing is too, is that Alphinaud mentioned going back and leaving this place, leaving the first, right? But like, I thought we spoke to the Exarch, and the Exarch was like, yeah, these people are effectively like bound here. Like they're stranded and they can't go home. But Alphinaud's like talking about potentially leaving this place. So I don't know. Maybe someone's telling something. The truth? I don't know. Maybe there's something in the skies. I don't know. I don't know. Let's take to the road. I'm just looking for the skies to see if Ash reveals themselves once more. That's true. So then two things, right? Either Alphinaud has found a way to be sent back, right? Okay, hold on. Let me compose this thought for a second, right? So two things. Either Alphinaud has since arriving has found a way to go back that the Exarch doesn't know about, or the Exarch knows that there isn't a way for them to go back and is kind of like keeping that from them, or potentially told them, hey, look, we can find a way to send you back. But then, you know, I mean, I don't know if anything I just said made sense, but you know what I mean? Like, wait, I can't use this item at this time. Let me take a look at what these bottoms look like. Try on. Okay, these bottoms are effectively like almost the same thing I'm currently wearing now, right? I think. Oh no, they're not. They're not. Wait, no, they are. It's just because I'm wearing the like jacket on top, so that's cool. But yeah, anyway, yeah. So those are like my two kind of like things. Maybe he's, yeah, being optimistic. That's like a third possibility for sure. But I don't know. I just think it's curious. It's something to think about, right? A little bit. Oh, look, we're almost 73. I typically don't care about leveling up. Oh, it's a Sin Eater. Oh. Manic Madame. BD. Maybe Alphino is just being optimistic. Maybe he's just being optimistic. Thank you, young miss. Well, let's check the Aether Compass one more time. Okay, north. Never eat soggy waffles this way. No, I'm just gonna attune to this real quick. I mean, might as well. We're kind of like already here and, you know, it just makes sense, I think. Arrow keep. Oh, yeah. Wait, what is this? Wait, did you see that? That was like a floating snowman. I'd have to rewatch this again. Something's in the skies. What's the X-Files thing? Hold on. Let me look this up. The truth is out there, but so are lies. Ooh. Ooh. Oh wait, can't get up here. Oh man, I'm so sleepy. I'm just getting really tired.
That gate up ahead is known as the Open Arms, and Yulmore itself lies beyond.
Yulmore.
This, meanwhile, is the aptly named Gate Town, the dwelling place of the many desperate souls who hope to be chosen to live in the city proper.
I thought I recognized you. Brought a new friend, eh? I'll bet you got a trick or two up your sleeve. Maybe even 3. Care to show me?
To be truthful with you, I don't think I've even really like watched the show very much. I was just kind of like, I don't know, you know, just seeing things in the skies got me thinking.
She's not here to compete. Leave her be.
That's true, you're right. It could have been a Sin Eater flying around.
What? I was only making conversation.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please!
They're trying to nom 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 the Sin Eaters.
Greetings to our hopeful petitioners, one and all. Yulmore extends its warmest regards.
Or a snowman. Or a snowman. I want to say it was a snowman. I'm just gonna say it was a snowman. I choose to believe it was a snowman. Oh, an umbrella, perhaps.
Let it be known that a lady of distinction wishes to dine on fish divine. We seek a master culinarian who can guarantee seafood perfection. Dazzle the matron with your delicious dishes, and life in the city will be yours to enjoy, even on days when fish is not on the menu. Who among you will answer the call? Name yourself or another. We may not at all.
Was there anyone?
What about that girl?
Do you recall how I said Yulmore was a center of power and authority? Well, that is not the only reason for its fame. It is also known as the City of Final Pleasures. The noble and the wealthy who survived the flood gathered here to live out the rest of their days in decadent abandon. A poor man could sooner pass through the Iron Needle than Yulmore's gates. The only way the common folk can enter this perverted paradise is if they fulfill the whim of one of the privileged. And so they are picked over like market produce.
What a catch! We'll not be throwing this one back. Having seen your all too obvious charms, we welcome you with open arms. Come, join us in the City of Splendor and live out your life in an ecstasy of endeavor. Oh, just look at those expectant faces. What could you possibly be waiting for? Well, well, what have we here? An extra share of meal to celebrate our newest resident! For you! Enjoy!
Thank goodness.
Maria!
Meal is a foodstuff which Yulmore routinely doles out to the people of Gatetown, and apparently a staple for its citizens as well. Many here rely on it to survive in these times of scarcity, yet the whole arrangement just seems... well, let's just say it leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
I feel like gaining entrance into the city is gonna be like its whole like little quest line. Well, actually, I think I'll probably head off. You know, I think I've played for a bit, and I'm just getting tired. I think I maybe have played for about 2 hours or so. I'm just getting a little bit sleepy, so I'm just gonna finish this like little quest, and then probably just call it a night there, and preoccupied petticoat. You know, I haven't seen Minnie Makote now that I think about it. Here. I suppose. Just trying to survive. Cool, well, I mean, you know, I'm glad that I'm able to, you know, provide that and, you know, give you some sort of like reprieve from work and whatnot, which is really cool. Oh, hello. Ooh, yes, very spooky indeed, actually. That's spooky. How'd you do that? What's the emote for that? What is that? What is that emote? No, tell me what that emote is. Come back. Come back. Come back. Girl. Oh, wait, what happened? What happened to her? Tell me. Alright, hold on, let me finish this quest with Alphino. But yeah, I'm glad if it's able to give you like a reprieve and stuff, because especially while you're at work, you know, so that's cool, and it's nice to know that it does that for you. I appreciate you, so thank you for sharing that with me. And also, like, genuinely too, like, thanks for like actually like being part of the stream and everything, and sort of like just watching me, because I don't know if I'd like probably keep streaming. I'd probably keep playing, but like I don't know if I'd keep streaming if it weren't for the fact that like you watch actually. So I do appreciate it and whatnot. So and Tonberry chases you? Like the server? No, it's okay. But yeah, thanks for watching, BD, and thanks for being here, Ash. I appreciate it, and anyone else who was watching. Oh, was that what you were doing? Oh, I didn't even notice. That was expert by you, Ash, by the way. So okay, that's what a Tonberry was. Okay. I'll have to look into it then. But yeah, no problem. Like I said, I mostly sort of like started streaming because I wanted to sort of like save and preserve like everything that was going on in Final Fantasy XIV with my character and whatnot through the MSQ, and I thought it would just be a really cool way to do that. So I probably would still be streaming like anyway, but it's just nice to know that like there's other people who like watch and like interact and stuff, and like honestly like just help me as well, because it's one thing to like just sort of like be here, and it's like another thing entirely for you to like go out of your way to like help me and everything, and like get me good gear that's gonna help me, and like also just provide me like with so much help and knowledge about the game, and then also on top of that too, even more so, you know, provide me with like some cool glam. So I really appreciate it. That's right, I was chasing it. So alright, well, good night BD, good night Ash, and yeah, I'll see you all later. Take care. Bye. Have a good evening.